What's up, fellas? What's up with it? What's up with it? Get up in here. We up in here on this good nighttime edition. Hope all you guys ain't fall asleep. I hope you guys ain't in the bed. Well, you're probably out kicking it in the streets and doing what you're doing, but get up in here. I'll play this on the reback. It don't matter. Play this um, on the replay or whenever you get to it, fellas. But you know, it's for me, it's therapeutic for me to get on here, talk this game, and give you the game and the knowledge, fellas. It's for me to give out this wisdom and enlighten you guys, fellas. Like I said, anyone, I don't give a fuck, no one come up in here. I'm still gonna spit this knowledge so you know what to do. When you get up in here, fellas, get at me in the PayPal, get at me on the Cash App, the Super Chat, the membership button, show love to the show. Also, fellas, get at me on Rumble. Okay, see the Red Pill Alpha Debunk on Rumble. There's countless of videos there, just as well as the Patreon. There's countless of videos in the Patreon just as well. Get at me in the Patreon. I had a long day, fellas, but I'm going to make sure I get up here and get you guys this game. Pedro in this motherfucker. What's up with it, Pedro? The New Era Music. What's up, KC? Man, KC, that brother Myron was going hard on him. Yeah, on the Desire Truth, the Desire Truth show. Yeah, he said LOL. Yeah. I told you, man, Myron does shit for his audience. He's more in tune to what his audience want. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's wrong with that. But when you're coming from a place of game and wisdom and knowledge, you got to give the real. It don't matter if it's your truth. You got to give the real. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a woman that's, she's really flirting with him. I believe she was flirting. She was coming off the way she was coming off. She was throwing him the pussy. He just didn't know how to gravitate to it because he's so used to Fresh and Fit show. He's so used to debating back with women and trying to check them and put them in a place instead of getting down and making shit happen like he would want to, right? So women do things, fellas. Remember this. Women do shit that we'll be like, the regular, average guy, what the fuck? Why would like Myron, why would she do this? She's disrespectful. She's just trying to cut in and be dominant over my shit. You see a camera there, you see a light, we running a video, but a man with game already gonna know, man, that's just her trying to get at me. She like what she sees, she enthused by the situation that's happening over here, and she want to be a part of something. She's just trying to get down, and I'm gonna, turn from the desire. If it was me, I would turn from the desirable truth, shoot my shot, do my thing with the bitch, send her on by her way, and we can make it crack later. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. You would think that, right? But Myron is coming from feeding his core audience, and he's feeding his subscribers. His subscribers is packed with incels. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see a bitch get checked. They want to see a bitch get put in her place. They want to see Myron, tell a bitch what it is or tell her off or whatever the case may be, because that's that feeds them. You know what I'm saying? That feeds their, that feeds what they feel, and they live in their feelings. These are beta males, you know what I'm saying? So he's giving them what they want. They've sent super chats, they're more subscribers, more guys that like to complain and cry about bitches that come and sign up and or join him and come and follow and be a subscriber, whatever the case may be. So yeah, he on some clown shit. The New Era, y'all still going through their whole phone, shake my head. Yes, they are, bro, like a motherfucker. And we definitely gonna get to it. But before we get to it, get at me in the Gmail, RailsFargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, want me on his Twitter at the Real Rails FA1, and we're gonna get to it and talk about it. But check this out. Stop going through their phones, or else, fellas, you're gonna get your face cracked. We ain't talking about physically. We don't advocate violence here. We talking about getting your face cracked with the shit you're gonna see, the things you're gonna see. Every woman, fellas, I don't give a fuck who she is. She can tell you all that. I ain't got friends. I ain't got no friends. I don't fuck with these bitches or whatever the case may be. I'm a homebody. I stay alone. I do me. I'm not out there like that. Whatever, whatever, a chick could say or whatever. And, she'll get a guy that believe bitches or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? And she'll get him to think that she's really that home, tight-knit type person, or she's not out there like that. Man, you go to that motherfucking phone, that's their diary, fellas. Remember that. A phone in today's time is a bitch's diary from back in the day's time. You dig? Back then, they used to write shit down. Their diaries they had, little books and shit they used to put up, write shit down, or certain people know about them or whatever the case may be. Nowadays, nah. All that shit's in their phone. You get their phone, that's their life. And homie got his bitch phone, and he was surprised by what he was seeing. You know what I'm saying? This bitch out here getting cracked. Check this out.
You want to be on my page, right? Go through this bitch phone. 100 niggas in there, bro. It's a...
He snapped out. That's the end of it right there, fellas. That was what it was sent to me, but subscriber sent to me. And I got another one, right? Where dude, I got another video can come up where dude actually somewhat went through her phone, jumped on her in her DMs or whatever, and sent out a message in her DMs and seen how many motherfucking dudes she was out here catfishing and shit. She's out here bitch had so many dudes come in this motherfucker. What you mean, baby? What's going on? Who you talking to now? What you got another guy? You and they go like, damn, yeah, they out here like this, fellas. Women are, you gotta understand, fellas. If a bitch was just fucking with you, it's like you guys, and let me give you some game on this. If you were just fucking with your bitch, and if you a guy that get women and you devoted to being who you are, to where you flirt, you talk to bitches, whatever the case may be, you're gonna get bored with your bitch. That's why I don't get why guys get off in these relationships and they start cohabitat with bitches, stand with them, and whatever the case may be, and want to lock themselves in. When you're gonna get bored with the bitch, you're gonna want to do things, you're gonna want to creep, you're gonna want to cheat, you're gonna want to fuck with it, you're gonna want to do all these things. So why lock yourself into something like that, right? Think about these things, right? You would think like, what the fuck? Women think the same way, fellas. The fuck, somebody dog out there barking like that? But yeah, women think the same way, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Just like you would want some different pussy. Bitches be wanting different dicks, dog. They be wanting different pipes, man. They bitches is horny, bro. They be wanting to get it in just like you, or just, if not more. You know what I'm saying? Some sex drive is lower than others, and some is higher. You know what I'm saying? But they want to get it in. You know, and if they got suckers, if they got simps, or if they got guys that they're into that's gonna be entertaining to them, fellas, they gonna entertain these guys. Every woman, they got a cell phone, fellas. The woman got a phone, they get a smartphone, whatever. Got guys in that motherfucker. Don't ask me if that's my beliefs. This is what I know. I know this for a fact, fellas. Every woman, fuck if she's younger, she's older. Bitch be 60 years old, nigga. She's fuckable. Check. She's doable. Trust me. They got somebody in there trying to get at her. That's real game. So you shouldn't put your feelings into the inevitable, or you shouldn't put your feelings into something that you know that's there. You know it's there. Now she's acting out and doing what she's doing, and she's stepping out, and patterns are changing, she's cheating or whatever the case may be, then that's something different. Then you really got to check the shit, cut the bitch off, or whatever the case may be. Other than that, man, what are y'all going through their phones for? What do y'all want to see? You want to see if they're telling you the truth? No, they're not going to tell you the truth. Get this through your fucking heads, fellas. They are not going to keep it real with you and tell you that they entertaining other guys. Why would they tell you that? If they was to tell you that, you're going to see them somewhat different than what you originally seen them as, because you was the gopher. Remember, you went for the gopher. You go for anything you hear. So you went for this bitch being a unicorn. You went for her being a good girl. You went for her being a bitch that ain't got friends and she's not don't entertain. She's not out there like that. She's a homebody. You went for these things. You went for all these things she said. You listened to her when you shouldn't be what? Listening to them. Remember, you did all this. And then you find out that she's, you know what I'm saying, she's entertaining other guys, and she's out here, and it's more than you, and it's probably way more than you can handle. Then you blowing up, you snapping out. Yeah, I don't know this bitch. I'm sleeping with the enemy though. The fuck? You don't know yourself. Because if you knew yourself, fellas, and you would know a bitch. You would know that there's other guys around. Doesn't mean that they're sleeping with these guys. Of course not. Don't mean that. I'm not putting it on. I'm just throwing it on. They fucking every dude moving. No. No, but they're entertaining. You know, they got a beta in there sending lunch money and shit. Beta waking them up to good morning. You know, they got a beta. They could want to see him. They got, you know, he's blowing her up. He's on. Yeah, they got that. That's the attention that they crave, that they yearn. They could come home at night with you. They be home at night with you every night. You got this bitch in bed with you next to you every night. You can account on your woman being there every night. But guess what? She got the entertainment jumping off in that diary in that phone. You dig what I'm saying? She got that going. That's there. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Get up in here. Get at me on Rumble, KC the Red Pill Live Debunk on Rumble. Get at me in Patreon. Get at me on the PayPal. Hit the membership button. Pedro again. What do you say? Facts, KC. After discovering you, I haven't been in a relationship. I've stopped going to the doctor for stress or tossing and turning at night. What, what the fuck to say? Oh, metaphorically. Oh, okay. Let me see. Now I'm just doing me. I'm being the happiest. Stop tossing, going to the doctor, tossing and turning. You don't need to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you know for fellas, always remember this. You can't get to know something. You can't get to know how to get into what you're getting into or dealing with what you're dealing with to the depths of learning it until you learn yourself, until you're happy with yourself, until you discover yourself all the way through and you know how to navigate. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here a guy that lives off his feelings and you wear your heart on your fucking sleeve and anybody can snatch that motherfucker. You can't be that type of person and try to navigate through the waters of women. That's not, you're going to always go through it. You're going to always be that dude looking through their phone and I want to see if this bitch lying. And, you know, you spending more time with trying to catch this bitch up in the shit that she's doing and seeing if she's loyal or disloyal, whatever the case may be, than actually developing yourself. See how that go? And when you put time into that, you put investments into that, you put energy into that, you putting your all into that. It's going to be hard for you to leave that. Remember that. It's going to be hard for you to leave that when you got too much going into it. That's why, fellas, it's always great for you to be in tune with you. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to be checking her phone. You won't be checking, you know, you hearing DMs and who that in your shit. Yeah, I know what you dudes be doing. I know what y'all do, man. You know, you niggas be so insecure, y'all nigga be running the pussy to guys like me. Real game. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit that like button. Show love to the show. You dig? Hit that like button. Like I said, fellas, stop going through their phones, fellas, or else you're gonna be on the deep end. You're gonna be you're gonna be the one in your feelings. You're gonna be fucked up behind the things you're gonna see, the messages you're gonna read. You know what I'm saying? The pictures you're gonna, oh man, the pictures. These bitches. Bitches. Oh man, these bitches got so many motherfucking dick pics, nigga. They shit. These bitches is walking XNXX sites. That's what these bitches are. They got so many pipe pics and they shit. Nigga, yes, they got that shit. And that's not saying that they sexing these guys or they fucking with these guys. Sometimes these women don't even be entertaining sexual conversations or none of that with these guys, but these guys come off like that. You know, they be so thirsty and creepy. They be on their weird shit, and these bitches be getting it, and they be your bitch. You know what I'm saying? You laying next to her at night, shit. She seeing your pipe, you fucking or whatever. You don't think she see others? She may not be getting them inserted. She may not be playing with them and fucking with them, but she's seeing them. They there. Let's keep it real, fellas. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can stop being in your damn feelings and know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Long as she's beneficial to your situation, man, and she's doing what the fuck she's supposed to be doing, fellas, it's all that matters. Nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, yes, you be wanting different bitches. You be wanting to fuck other women. She be wanting to fuck other guys, to entertain other guys. It's the same way. Yeah, man. See, you guys be thinking women don't be sexually active or don't be they not sexually demanding like that, or they don't put themselves out there, or they don't want dick like that. You know what I'm saying? They can tell y'all think that way because a lot of you guys been taught that way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to teach you reality. And reality is this. Nigga, them bitches is the horniest of all. I'm telling you. Real game, nigga. Hey, bro, the new era, it's no different from them seeing titties from another bitch. But yet, getting their feelings when it's their girl seeing other guys. Never understood the logic. Facts. Yeah, that's how they are, Pedro. That's how they are. They get it and they feel like. I had a dude one time, he straight told me, man. I'm like, what? And I'm like, this is how niggas think, man. Like, this is insane, man. Niggas straight told me, man. Like, fuck that shit, man. I'm fucking with other bitches, man. But it's cool, but if what I don't find out, I don't find out. But if I find out, what I'm saying, my bitch doing whatever the case may be, nigga, it's like that, nigga. Nigga got me fucked up, nigga. Like he was really on that, nigga. I'm a deleter type. So I'm like, nigga, you tripping like him. So he was really telling me this shit, like, but she'd have caught you with 3 or 4 different bitches, right? You haven't told her that she don't know you to be the guy that fuck with multiple bitches. She don't know this about you. You got with her deceiving her, like most of you dudes. Oh, it's just me and you. I want to grow with you, baby. I want it to be us. No, I ain't fucking with I ain't seeing her. I ain't doing this. I'm lying like a motherfucker. Just so you won't lose the pussy. You won't keep her in place or whatever the case may be. And then you start fucking with her. Y'all start developing a relationship. And now you getting off creeping and doing all these other things that opposite of what you told her who you are or what you discussed, what you gave off on what type of person you are. And now you got her confused. And when she's in that confused stage, she start being in that fucked up stage and shit. Not only that she's tripping and shit like that, now she's bitch looking for payback. She want to creep and do her thing and fuck around. Now you in your feelings. You ready to body the bitch. Like, what the fuck? Huh? But you can go and that don't make, like, shouts out to Pedro. It don't make sense. There's no logic in that. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat, Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon. Show love to the show. Hit the membership button, fellas. Yeah, tricks and simps keep these bitches paid, fellas, don't they? Check game.
All I did last night was lay on my back, missionary style, and fuck back. This what I woke up to.
That bitch said, laid on my back, missionary style, and fuck back. Oh, and woke up to racks. Nigga, look.
Swear to Jesus. Now, why the fuck I'm finna clock in at work when I should be a prostitute?
Damn.
1,500. 3 minutes. What the fuck?
Shit, this nigga busting 3 minutes, clowning him. He wasn't even, he was so excited, he was so enthused to get in the pussy, nigga. He just dropped the load fast as a motherfucker. And blessed the bitch with a bag. He's straight suckers out here.
I swear to God.
Tricks and simps keep them paid. She said, fuck working, nigga. Nigga, why work? Why get a job, right? Why work and get a job, right? And yet, fellas, this right here, man, it cuts the game up. The game will never be dead, fellas, but it's a punching bag right now with suckers like this, bro. They get a game of black eye like a motherfucker, bro. This motherfucking game a punching bag right now with suckers like this, man. But that's crazy though, man. Now, fellas, she got her guys, or she may have a guy that ain't great drop a bag. He's gonna come over, bust on the bitch, do what he do with the bitch, keep pushing all the way through. He's not great drop a bag. He's not gonna pay her. He's not gonna give her shit. He's who he is, and she respect him, and she like him for who he is. And trust me, fellas, it's no duplicate of this bitch. So it's no carbon copies, no duplicates, no copy. This bitch, and she's the same one that got tricks dropping the bag and telling them, shit, I need rent pay. I don't fuck for free. I don't fuck with no nigga for free. I ain't that. But then she turn around and fuck with guys that ain't doing these things, fellas. And that's why I try to put this knowledge out here for you guys to be that guy that ain't got to do this type of shit. You don't want to be that guy that's paying for pussy. You know what I'm saying? Paying for play. You know what I'm saying? Paying for the comforts of a bitch and for the presence of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you will always be that guy. You can't come out of that stage, fellas. It's gonna take some therapy, so it's gonna take some work for you to actually come out of that stage from tricking. But once you're in that stage and you normalizing and you're comfortable with this, man, shit, you will be that guy paying these bitches to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's best, fellas, to, you know what I'm saying, absorb the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Care for yourself, love yourself, put yourself first. Put yourself on. I don't get, nigga. Look, fellas, I done ran across the prettiest bitches, the thickest, the nicest. You be like, damn, Casey, man, like, damn, what? Guess what? I ain't no trick. I'm not giving into what these bitches want. I'm not doing that shit. I had to let them go. They out of here. They gone. You know what I'm saying? Most men wouldn't let them go. They do anything to keep them around. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't that type of person. But then they'll find themselves taking the bitch to nice steakhouse dinners and lobsters and shrimp and steak, buying this bitch all type of shit, flying the bitch in and out of town. You know what I'm saying? They be doing all these things, fellas, to keep the bitch around, dropping the bag on her. You know what I'm saying? Whether they fucking her or not fucking her, they making sure she's secured, making sure she's cool. Guys do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to fuck something thick or to fuck something nice or to put that under their belt or to say that they got a bad bitch or whatever that shit. Nigga, ain't none of that shit worth it. Crazy. I wish I would drop $1,500 to $15 on a bitch. Fuck that bitch, 15 cents. Fuck out of here. You ain't getting it. See, Pedro, the new era. I asked the OG how he felt about him paying for pussy. What? Because he been going to the Blades. What? He said it's no different from a relationship. You're still gonna pay dates and everything in the relationship. See, dudes who say shit like that, fellas, that's them justifying, you know what I'm saying, why they're a failure with the game. They're justifying why they don't got a mouthpiece. That's bullshit. That's not even the same. Fuck no. Because if you paying for dates and you doing these things, all these things for a woman, fellas, the game teaches you that she's got to be what? Well worth it. She's got to be what? Valuable enough. She's got to be what? She's got to be in tune into you all the way through. She got to be following for you to do these things for her, fella. You don't just come off the back doing these things for a bitch. So when you come off the back doing these things for a bitch, then yes, you're going to have a trick-ass relationship. You're going to have a relationship to where you're going to have to put up or shut up. You're going to have to always try to make this bitch happy. You're going to have to always try to take her out and do things to you know, keep her in that mode on how you met her, to keep that shit there. You know what I'm saying? Not to decrease it. You want to keep your fronts up with the situation. You're going to always be that type of guy. Why? It's because she's not highly into you for who you are. So you got to do these things to keep that shit up. So yes, it's going to be equivalent to paying for pussy. Of course. But if you ain't going through that shit, fellas, it's no equivalence. Not at all. You can't see it like that. You're not even getting treated like you're paying for pussy. Nigga, paying for pussy is mediocre pussy, nigga. That's that average. Man, hey, look, man, you can have a bitch. I'm going to give y'all some game. You can have a bitch that got the fire, this head game, pussy game. Bitch know how to fuck. She know how to put it in, nigga. And I mean, she knows what she know how to do. I'm telling you, like, put that motherfucker on. You do her thing, fellas. But then she'll turn around. If you that sucker, if you that guy that she's not into, you swear to God, she got some average pussy. She'd be that same bitch. They got that fire out, that heat. Give it to you any which way you want it. Nigga, every whole nigga back door, bitches G with that shit. Like, giving you what the fuck you want. But then to the average sucker, she got okay pussy. She because she fucks him okay. She don't put her all into fucking him. Because she's not into him. Remember these things, fellas. If she's not putting her all into you, you're not going to get her all from her. That makes sense? If she's not putting her all into you, not gonna get her all from her, which means you ain't that guy that's gonna receive that shit. You just not him. You not that motherfucker. You a trick. So when you come off paying for pussy, you on the blade, tricking and buying ass and all this type, doing all this other shit, nigga, like literally paying, then yeah, it's gonna be equivalent to a date or to the regular relationship or dating a regular bitch or doing these things because you a trick over here. You ain't getting the best from this bitch. She don't respect you. So why would she give you her best? Nigga, you a trick. You gotta remember this shit, fellas. You're gonna be seen like that all the way around the board from every woman, every fucking race. They're all women. But you think this bitch right here come from the land of the land of nowhere, and this bitch come from the land of Pluto, or this bitch come over here from the land of galaxy. Nah, that ain't how it go. These are women. No matter what, black, white, Hispanic, they fucking women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know what a sucker is when he approach. A fucking bitch that stay in the Amish world knows what a trick and a sucker is when he approach. Why? Because that's a woman. She had the tricks and the suckers in the Amish world, real game. And she'd have had a man in the Amish world. She'd have fucked with both. She know the difference. The fuck? Pedro. I said, wow, this OG just rather pay the pussy than being in the relationship. he said, he ain't got no, he ain't the it factor. So when you ain't the it factor, then yeah, you might as well pay. Shit, go out that way. Be who you are. Be the true sucker who you are. You dig? LeVar Stars. Shouts out to LeVar Stars, man, for the $2 super chat. Showing love to the show like he do. You dig? Like, share, and subscribe out there. PayPal, the Cash App, the super chat. Hit the membership button. Get at me in the Rumble and the Patreon just as well. But shouts out to LeVar Star and the $2. And he ain't have to be here, fellas, but he in the building. He over here fucking with us, so you know what it is. Maurice Livingston, tell him, shouts out to Maurice Livingston. He in the building too, fellas. I don't think I probably have, so many people come in and out. So shouts out to Maurice Livingston, you know what I'm saying? He coming over here showing us love too, y'all. Show both of them some love, y'all. Hit the like buttons for them, fellas. They in this bitch and they soaking up the game. They know what it is, or they wouldn't be over here, you did? Show them some love, man. They ain't have to be here, but they here fucking with us, you did? Shouts out to them. But like I was saying, yeah, fellas, man, always be that, be that dude that you ain't gotta be him that's dropping bags and fuck with a bitch. Always be that dude where you ain't gotta be that OG dude that Pedro was talking about. Oh, yeah, nigga, you might as well pay for it, nigga. It's just like being in a relationship paying for day. No, the fuck it ain't, nigga. You crazy as a motherfucker, man. The chicks I fuck with, fellas, I ain't great. I'm not great. Equal them and equivalent them to no fucking prostitutes, nigga. You crazy? Even if I do something for them, me doing something for them is me doing something for them, and I see the value in doing something for them. I know why I'm doing something for them. Think I'm supposed to be up off the back doing shit for them, nigga, off the back just because they pretty and they dare as a bitch, fat ass and titties? Nah, hell no. Nah. Nigga, they work their way into this shit happening like this. This is how it go. You know what I'm saying? And when you ain't got that dedication, and you ain't, you can't formate your game, fellas, to where a chick knows she got to fall in place. Oh, I fall the fuck up out of this motherfucker, real shit. And yeah, you're gonna be like OG. You're gonna live your life like that. That's gonna be your story. It's gonna be an OG dude's story until you hit the grave. That's real shit. But shouts out to Pedro though for sharing that shit. You dig? But this bitch active like a motherfucker out here, fellas. Check this out right here, man. Look. I had to turn the volume down, fellas, because he got music playing. I don't know why these dudes be doing that shit, but they be pumping that music though. Each his own. But check this out. Look, he went to the bitch phone. He sent a picture of him. Look. Said my baby. Says my baby. Fuck all y'all. Look, he said, "It's all my baby. Fuck all y'all." Look, niggas call hitting her back. What the fuck? Look, niggas talking big shit. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? That's how me do. She gaslight. This bitch is just cold, bro. And nigga knew his bitch was on. He knew she was on some shit, so he went through there. That was some hating shit though. That was some shit I wouldn't do. Like I wouldn't do no shit like that. Nah, I wouldn't even be in her phone. If you know what it is, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing even discuss, talk about. Ain't nothing to go through. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? What he really is doing, fellas, y'all already know. I know guys, the betas and come up here, he airing that bitch out. Bitch a hoe, he putting her out there like that. See it how you want to see it, but nah, I think this is sucker shit here. You know what I'm saying? You don't go through her phone and doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You crushing her shit. You crushing her game. And to be honest with you, man, if you are in a relationship with a bitch and you're doing these things, then that means you don't like. And for you to be in a relationship with her, fellas, you had to accept the invitation for the relationship, or you had to be a sucker and let her wear that shit on you. I want a relationship. I want this shit. What are we doing? And all we just fucking and you gave the bitch a commitment or whatever the case, man. You did some sucker shit. It could have happened that way, you know what I'm saying? But if you're in a relationship with her, man, and you doing this, then obviously you don't like what she's doing because you know what she's doing. Or you be going through her phone doing this shit to see who's gonna pop up, or you wouldn't be knowing. You know what she's doing. And you don't like what she's doing. Why are you with her? I don't get it. If you know what she's doing, for you to go through her phone and do this, then you know what she's doing, and you don't like what she's doing because you're going through her phone doing this sucker shit, then why are you with her? This is the shit I'm talking about, guys. These dudes be knowing that their bitches be active. They be knowing that these bitches be getting down. Instead of dumping her, letting her go and bitch go do you, because you know you don't want your bitch out here getting screwed and fucking around different guys or whatever. You know you don't want that. You ain't built. A lot of you guys ain't built for that shit. Hell no, you niggas ain't. I'm telling you, man. Niggas ain't built. Man, that's what's self-deletion, self-mutilation, all type of crazy shit, man, be coming from a lot of these men. You know what I'm saying? They can't take that shit. Be heartbroken. They be destroyed and shit because she out here getting that dick. But you keeping her around though. You rather go through her phone and try to run off what she got going on or beef with her and be on some sucker shit with her when you can just dump her. I don't get that. I don't get it. You dudes like y'all. I don't. That's lame shit, bro. LeVar started what he say. I got love for them, but I'm not falling in love with her. Let me say, I tell them that it's a big ass difference. Oh, you say you got love for them, but you're not falling in love with them. You say you got love for chicks, but you don't fall in love with them. You tell them that's a big difference. No, they know you ain't got to tell them that. They know that's a big difference. If you got love for a person, which means that, y'all fucked around before, you had a relationship, y'all been through some, y'all had an experience, y'all had a past together, whatever the case. I mean, you saying you got love for them. Other than that, fuck no, I ain't got no love with the. I don't get it, So other than that, I wouldn't have love for them. And fall in love with them, hell no. Nah. We say, yep, yeah, but fall in love with them, no. That's we don't fall in love, fella. We fall in line with nigga with what the fuck she's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's our sense of fall. That's a man's sense of falling in love. You know what I'm saying? Is what she's supposed to be doing and how she's doing it and how she's handling business. Okay, you can. Yeah, that's we fall in that respect line. Yeah, they fall in love. Women fall in love. Fuck all that. But I get what you're saying. Though, shouts out to the floor stars. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that's it's a big difference. But at the same time, it can be intertwined because if you got love for a person, you can fall in for a person. You can fall in love for them if you got love for them. You ain't no love there, shit, hell no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see what you're saying though, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We fall in respect. That's what we do. And like I was saying, man, these dudes, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it, man. I don't, you know, you you got this insecure. You guys had this insecurities about yourself, man, and you try to change things or fuck up shit like this situation. You know, you trying to change what she got going on, or you trying to fuck it up. I'm gonna stop this bitch from what she doing. You know, run these dudes up off her DMs and all that shit. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna do it but make her see you as weak. And when she, you know, wake up or she go through her shit or whatever, something, yeah, man, who this dude? Somebody gonna take the picture, send it back to her. Who is this guy? You know, he put, oh nah, ain't fuck. He went through my phone. Fuck nah. And then she's gonna see you for who you are, especially if you know, if she knows that you know what she's doing. You shouldn't be doing this shit. You should just chalk it up, eat up the, you know, eat with the game, and you know what it is fuck with the bitch and send her by her way until it come back around. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're in a relationship with her and this is your way of running off dudes, then this is coward shit. Why run off the guys? You can't run them off. It's up to her if she's gonna run them off. Because she's gonna either fuck with them or she's not. You run yourself off, you get the hell away from her. And don't fuck with her no more if it's that deep. You get what I'm saying? I don't get dudes, man. They play with their own feelings. They want to sit up and be angry and cry and all that shit and be all in their feelings and shit about a bitch fucking around and all that shit, man. When you know what she's doing, when you got all that opportunity to cut her the fuck off. If you want to fuck with a woman that ain't active and ain't out there like that and you want that to be your bitch, then you need to go out there and fuck with a bitch like that. They out there. You know what I'm saying? Are they worthy of it? Are you willing to vet them through or whatever the case may be and see if they, you know what I'm saying? You know, she's going to follow you on your program or whatnot. You know, you got to check that out. See, guys don't want to take that opportunity to go and, you know, put in that work. They don't want to do that. You know, they want the least path of resistance. I mean, they want to take the path of least resistance is what I meant to say. And, you know, go fuck with these bitches that be active like that. So you rather fight her and argue with her and you think that's going to change her ways? You will go through her phone and try to run off the dick? That ain't going to change her. Nah, she'll cut your ass off before she'll do that because she see you weak and you can't take it, especially when you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So don't be jumping. If you guys, a lot of you guys ain't built for no relationship. Y'all say y'all want this shit. Y'all want a woman. Y'all want a girl. Then y'all should be ready to handle what comes with a woman. Y'all should be able to handle what comes with a chick, man. You think she gonna come with that motherfucking unicorn out? Nah. She can tell you that. She had you thinking that. But nah, she's gonna come to that motherfucker with bodies and attachments, nigga. Real shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get up in here and holler at me, fella, before we get up out of here. Get up in here and holler at me before we get up out of here. Shouts out to LeVar Stars. Shouts out to Maurice Livings. Shouts out to LeVar Stars again for the $2 super chat. Shouts out to Pedro for coming up in here and fucking with me like you always do. You dig? Show these fellas some love, fellas. They came in for the game, and anybody else that came in. Hit the like button, man. Don't be the like button free, man. It's free. You ain't got to. Yeah, you can save your money. It's free. Just hit that like button. Show love, man. Share this shit. You dig? Get at me in the PayPal, the Patreon, Cash App, Super Chat, membership button, the Rumble. You know, go to the description below my about section. You'll see my number there. Text me first. Let me know what it is. Video topics of your choice, consultations, whatever the case may be. Holler at me. Let me know what's on your mind, and we can get it going. You know what I'm saying? Get at me in the Gmail. And last but not least, hit that notification bell wherever corner's in. Hit that bell and hit all so you can be alerted to all these videos. You dig? You know, and that's real shit. LeVar Stars. We say salute 100. Thanks for the show, bro. Yeah, good looking, man. You already know what it is, and I'm going to bring it back again. We're going to always keep this shit going. Just hit that subscribe button, fellas, if y'all ain't subscribed. Like, share, hit that notification bell. Keep that going, and you'll be alerted when I come back through. You dig? And until next time, I'm about this motherfucker. Holla. Salute.